Hi everyone, how's your weekend going? Are you having a good weekend? I hope you are. If you're not watching this at weekend, I hope you had a good weekend. So if you're new here, I'm Melanie and I do a variety of videos from trying things on camera for the first time, concert type videos, story times, experience videos, small business hauls, beauty box unboxings, vlogs and so much more. So I'm going to do my weekly food haul, which is from Asda and Aldi. If you watched my last two videos well, I actually filmed it in two parts, but I'm going to try and stick it together, but it might go up in two parts. Me unboxing the shopping. I was very moany in the second one. I'm tired. I think I'm slightly dehydrated. I've not had a great week. I've been really unwell physically and my mental health is really bad. So if you had to watch those videos, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and be a bit more upbeat in this video. Although I don't feel it, I'm going to try. So the shopping from Aldi came to £68.92 and at Asda it was £74.27. Now I did get food I can't even speak, 4 things for the food bank. Didn't know what I was going to get, and I got to the rice section and I picked up, well, I basically thought whatever's left in the box, that's what I'm going to get, and it was the golden veg rice. And there was only 4 packets left, so I ended up getting 4 of them. I think next week I'm going to get like a couple of boxes of cereal or something. I think I'm going to try and change it up a little bit, but it does, like, they do want things like store cupboard essentials, and that's why I've been getting like tins of beans, like packs of rice, spaghetti, pasta sauces, meatballs in a can, macaroni cheese in a can, things like that. I have done long life milks and other things, but I think next week I'm just going to go for cereal, because who doesn't want cereal? So there is some things missing that my dad's took. I did film it, but in case I can't insert it for whatever reason, he's had a packet of chicken satay chicken skewers. Did I say chicken satay chicken skewer? Oh, whatever. He's had, what did he have? A pack of 6 Melton Mulberry pork pies. He's had a Covent Garden fake vegetable soup. He had a sandwich. He had some apples from Asda. Did he have something else? I can't remember. I didn't get as much today, but I don't know how the shopping's come to what it's come to. In the freezer's just a pack of 6 orange juice iced lollies. So as always, we're going to start with Aldi. I had the red pepper rice, and I had another one. Which was the other one? I can't remember, but I like them both anyway. So I picked up the peri peri rice, which I don't think I've ever had. Then, I mean, she has had some of these. It's the bumper pack of the Wag sausage and mash. She's never had these before. What is that? Oh, it's bloody, what's it called? Porridge oat bits for when I've put it in the blender. She's just had some of these. I don't know, well, she ate them, so I'm guessing she's liked them. Last time she had a big bag of these was at Christmas, and they lasted her ages. So I think it was £3.99, but she seems to like the Wag treats. Pack of them, don't really need any, I've got a lot, but well, they've got them in, because there was a time when they didn't have them in for ages, so it's better to stock up. A pack of 5 corned beef. Do you know what, this week he could have done with 10, because he went in the fridge the other day expecting there to be some left, and he'd eaten all 5 slices. But there's been times when I've got 10 and like 6 of them have got wasted, so I can't win. And I know you're going to go out, why don't you buy 2 packs of 5? Firstly, they might go out of date, and secondly, it actually costs more to get 2 packs of 5 than it costs to get a pack of 10. If I knew he was going to go for a pack of 10, definitely, I would get him the pack of 10. But some weeks he don't even open that. I got him Hunter's chicken, because you can't go wrong with Hunter's chicken. He likes Hunter's chicken. He never tells me what he wants. Like, sometimes I'm like, do you want this, do you want this? I don't know what I want, just get whatever. Sometimes he'll say, I definitely don't want such and such. You know, if I've got him something and he's like not keen on it, he'll tell me. But I do get a lot of the same things, which you'll see, because he's a creature of habit. I'm a creature of habit in a lot of things, but I do like to try new things, like especially with food. But I do try and get him stuff, but sometimes when there's not much choice, or there's things that you look at and you like he wouldn't like, I'm not going to get him something that I know he wouldn't like. And I know he does like the Hunter's chicken. Rainbow salad. I got the more expensive kiwis because they're nicer. They've gone up, haven't they? I can't remember what they were, but the next price down wasn't a massive difference, and these are bigger and I do enjoy them more and I'm more likely to eat them. Again, I got tender stem broccoli. It was quite pricey, but I know I'm going to eat it. I got a pack of them because I like them. I'm surprised I'm not actually been munching on them. Do you know what? Seeing as there's a parrot veg shortage, there seems to be a lot on the shelves. Like last week I went, next to nothing. There was more in Aldi than Asda, but Asda there was like no green vegetables last week, but both shops had plenty. So these look pretty decent and the date isn't bad, so I'm going to be having Brussels sprouts at some point. Crispy potato slices because my dad seems to like them. Some lentil chips for me. My dad's got cheese bakes, mini cheese bakes. I got in the cheese twist, and this week I got in the savoury crackers because I have noticed that when I get the mini cheddars, the cheese twist and the pack of like tortilla cheese things, he always has the cheese tortillas last, and he goes for them first, followed by them. So I thought I'd get him the crackers because I know he likes the crackers. I've got fries, then I got these edamame and mung bean fettuccine. They added 2 other ones, but this is the one that I like the sound of the most. It was in the middle aisle. Grapes, do you know what? These cost me nearly £2. And they're not even the luxury brand. I'm going to do something with some of these. Should I tell you what? I'll maybe tell you in a vlog or show you. Some black pudding slices for my dad. He said he's got big and I hope he has. Otherwise he's going to be grumpy. 2 rich and creamy fish cakes. I think I got in these a few weeks ago. They were really quite heavy. They're quite substantial. And he did like them. I also got him 2 beef burgers because he likes burgers. I got chantilly carrots. Like I said, normally Aldi's veg section doesn't look good. There's always plenty of it, but the dates were always very crappy. The dates were really good on everything that I picked up, so I wouldn't normally... I've got carrots from Asda. What was I doing? Anyway, I'm going to be having carrots quite a lot this week. Then these are the extra large king prawns that I got. I mentioned them in the video where I was unboxing everything. I did buy them as a lunch, but they're probably going to go as part of 1 or 2 main meals. I think I'm going to be having some tonight. I nearly got these for myself last week. Chicken chipolatas. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I might chop them up and put them with tin tomatoes and some spices and herbs, and maybe put some potatoes in and tomatoes and make a kind of stewy thing. I don't know. Or I might have them with something. I don't really know at this point. I just got them. Then I got 4 of these because I really like them. They've got some in an orange coloured pouch, and there was hardly any of the red ones, to be honest. And I never bothered to look at the flavour of the orange one because it's either going to be peach or... It's probably going to be peach, isn't it? And I don't actually mind peach. So I might pick one up next week if it's peach, and if they've got an egg, just to try. I mean, on the car park, there was one that had been discarded after it'd been used in an orange packet. But yeah, I really like them. And I got 2 of the vanilla mousses because they're better than the chocolate ones. And the last thing at the moment from Aldi is this, which I was going to have when I came home hours ago. Forgot about it, so now I'm going to have it in the morning. I had the ginger one before, then they didn't have it for about 3 weeks, and then they've got them in again. So I'm going to have the turmeric one. Now we're on to Asda. I got Nurofen and Panadol. These are going up to 110. Everything's going up. Like, for what I paid for the shopping, like, I could have like got 2 weeks worth like a year ago. Then I just got the cheap shave gel. I don't know why actually, because I never do. Well, I think because I saw it had shea butter on it. Cocoa butter. I always get them 2 mixed up, and I was like, oh, that might be good. But I've asked the Asda one before, and it's not amazing. Like, it's not rubbish, but it's obviously not as good as what I normally get. I got 2 orange Lucozades and 1 Dr Pepper Zero, which is in the fridge. A bag of Firm and Flavour some baby potatoes, because I don't think I've got any. Some tricolour fusilli, which also has gone up. It's 90p and it used to be 70p. I've run out of all my dry shampoos except for one. Now, it's the Soap and Glory one, and it's not great. It has that, do you know, the original Soap and Glory scent to it. I've had it ages. I've been using up all my dry shampoos because I had a lot on the go, and I didn't particularly love them. And this is my all-time favourite that I've ever had, and it ran out. Then on ASOS about 2 weeks ago, it was an offer for £2.50, which is half price. Did I buy any? Did I stock up? No, I didn't, because I'm stupid. Then it's been out of stock since on there, and I can't find it anywhere else. And I was like, I don't know where I said it, but sometime this week I'm like, I'm getting it from Asda. If it's in stock, I'm getting it. I don't care that it's a £5, I'm getting it because I need it, because I don't like the Soap and Glory one. I think I'm going to keep the Soap and Glory one as a spare, or I won't use, like, I only use dry shampoo twice a week. It's on hair washing day that I use it. So if hair washing day was today, this morning, I'll put it in and then I'd wash my hair tonight, so it just gets me through the daytime. So it was a £5, but it was very much needed. I have got a big appliance here. I got this. I actually couldn't find any other sachets. They had another flavour, I think it was raspberry, which I wouldn't get. This is to do with the grapes. And I'm not making a jelly and putting grapes in, if that's what you thought. Then I got my dad these sausages. I was going to get him a pack, you know, like in a plastic pack. But they were £3 and these were £2. And it says flavourful. And when you look at them, they have got some herbs in them. Because he didn't like the ones I got from Aldi last week, you know, and they were the most expensive ones. But hopefully these have got enough flavour to them for him. And then, because it saved me £1, but obviously if you don't like them, next time I get him sausages, like they're for breakfast, by the way. Next time I get him sausages, I'll just get him the more expensive ones. I was just trying to like take £1 off the bill basically. So we'll see what he thinks of them. Jumbo Mini, she's still got, I had to go to the shop in the week. She's still got maybe 2 left. So she might have enough to get her till Friday. I don't know. We'll see. These are after her walk with me. She has a bigger treat. And this is after a morning walk. I managed to get large, but she still has some medium left. Every time I go Asda at the moment, I've been getting a pack of them. I got a pack when I went, was it Wednesday? Really like them, but these don't actually taste as good. I've had one. Then, there's something in the oven that's smoking. I got a pack of twirls, rice cakes, milk chocolate ones. I got myself some tomatoes, so if I'm making a pasta thing, or I did think I was going to make a pasta thing with the chicken chipolatas, like a couple of chipolatas chopped down, pasta, tomatoes, maybe some tomato puree, some garlic, don't know what else, but they're only £1, so I got them. My favourite chocolate bars, I don't know, I'm putting all this stuff. And then under that, I'm going to be having, I think I'm going to have an auto-puddy pasta this week. I didn't think this through. I got myself some Italian meatballs, so I can have meatballs twice. I do make my own sauces. I'm going to show you the appliance last. I don't know if I said that. Now, I always get the platinum. Oh, we've got more left than I thought. There's absolutely none on the shelf. I don't think they had any big ones by the looks of it. So I've just gone for this, pomegranate and grapefruit. The platinum is the best, but that'll do. Oh, I've got some fresh ginger there. That little ketchup that I got, I've already used it. I've been using ketchup more when I did move January. I'm going to try Asda's. It was £1, it saved me £2. I might not like it. If I don't, I'm sure my dad will have it. He'll probably last him ages. But I thought, I'll see what I think of it. Now, I know I like the M&S one, so we'll see. I mean, it's not going to be the same, is it? I got a large bulb of garlic. I got this glorious chicken, tomato and grains soup. I don't know if I've had a glorious soup before, but I thought this could be part of 2 lunches. Maybe with a toasted bagel. We'll see. I only got 1 bottle of Highland Spring because I went to the shop the other day. Just had to turn around and have a look, and picked up 2. And I've got 1 open in the fridge, so hopefully I've got enough. If not, I'll go to the shop. Now, I didn't need milk. I've got an almond milk open and 1 full. I've got a soy milk that's full. And I've got a coconut milk open but almost run out. So hopefully I've got enough for the week. I got 6 of these. They've took the deal off. Do you know it was 3 for £2? There was 70p each now, so I got 6. So on Fridays, because I have Dr Pepper Zero, I've opened energy drinks on Fridays, I won't be having it. I got a sippy cup. I saw it because I went down the aisle for something else, which I'll show you at the end. And it actually looks, it's looking a bit lighter than what it is. I was like, I really like the look of that. And there was one at the front, right, and it was on the bottom shelf, I believe. And I was like, I don't know if I want the one at the front. I picked it up, it felt really nice. And then I looked, and right at the back, there were 2. And it was reduced down to £6 from 8. Now, I've wanted a sippy cup, but slightly bigger since like November, December last year. And I keep meaning to go and get one, not from Asda, I didn't really know they did them. I mean, this was the only one that they did. And I was like, these are the sort of colours that I love. So it'll do for now, but I will probably get another one at some point. Now we're back to Aldi. Oh no, well this is from Asda because I forgot about my avocado last week. I found it just before I filmed this video. So I'm going to have avocado twice. There will be part of a lunch or something at some point. I got the Tropical Edition sugar-free Red Bull. I've had the cactus one. I honestly don't know what I think of it. I managed to get 2 red Ultra Berry Dark Thunders this week. I've got one on the go. I put it in the fridge before I went on the dog walk and it was very much needed. Before I started filming this, I was definitely lagging, so I downed probably a third of it. I got a vitamin water, which I'm enjoying having. I saw this. I love strawberry daiquiri, the actual real thing. Not had one forever. I thought, I've had the mocktails before, but I don't remember ever having the strawberry daiquiri one. Now I could be wrong, but I don't believe I have. So I'm going to have that tomorrow, I think. Remember when I was getting these juices and then all of a sudden I got the orange one? I didn't even finish the orange one. Whereas when I went in the fridge and saw this, I'd be like, oh, I'll have a couple of mouthfuls of that. So I've not had one for a couple of weeks, so just thought I'd get one. Back to Asda. I got some crumpets. I have decided that the branded ones are 10 times nicer than the cheap ones. So if I do get any, it will be the Warburton ones. 2 loose carrots and a bunch of bananas. There's my toilet rolls. And oh, one more thing. Bread. I mean, we've still got some left there. Yeah, a loaf of bread. And that's everything that I got. Oh no, it isn't. I'm forgetting one thing. So I've got a compact fryer. There is a story behind why I ended up with this. I was in Aldi a couple of weeks ago and they had what they were called a mini deep fat fryer. And I was like, ooh, that sounds really interesting. I've not had a deep fat fryer since like I was about 13 or something, like it's been that long. And I thought the one in Aldi was super cute. I'm sure it came in a couple of colours. I was like, should I get it, shouldn't I get it? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then when I left the shop, I was like, I should have got that mini fryer. It's just cute. Like, I don't know how often I'm personally going to use it, but I reckon my dad will use it a lot to cook chips in. So I was like, do you know what? If it's in stock next week, I'll get it. Because if it's still there, it's meant to be. So I went the following week, which was last week, and it was there. I think there was 2 left, but it was on the highest shelf in the middle aisle, right at the back of the thing, and I couldn't reach it. And someone was pushing me out the way, and I was like, I can't even be bothered. So I was in Asda, and I ended up going down the kitchen appliance section. Don't know why. And then I ended up just looking at stuff. Like, I went looking at it all, and then I saw this. I was like, oh my god, that actually looks slightly nicer than the Aldi one. And I'm sure the Aldi one was £20 and this was 18. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to get it today. I might get it next week. And then it's like, oh, it's got matching things. So you can buy, I do have a slow cooker. I mean, it's like the slow cooker is going to be going in the garage because this is where the slow cooker is. This is where this is going, basically. We can get the air fryer, you can get the matching slow cooker. I was like, oh, I might get the matching things or one matching thing. So that's what I've got. It's going to be smaller than I think. Like, the box is like, it's not huge. I reckon it's going to be smaller than what I'm thinking. It says there's like a portion for 1 to 2 people. I think it's there. 1 to 2 litre capacity, or 1.2 litre capacity, 1 to 2 portions. I haven't actually got any fat for it. I mean, do you know what? I do have a bottle of vegetable oil in the cupboard, but it's open. I don't know if it's enough. Like, I don't know how much you put in. I'll have to read it. But I just thought, like, my dad's always doing chips, and sometimes he puts even on just for chips. And he could, like, put his chips in here and whatever, like, in a pan or another appliance that I'm getting. Just so we don't have the oven on as often. I've got it on now just to put something in when I finish filming this. But that's what I got, and I knew I was getting it. But there's something else I'm going to get. I don't know if I'm going to get it next week, but I'll be getting it in March, because it's March next week for me. But by the time you see this, it'll already be March. So by the end of March, I should have the other thing that I'm getting, and they should fit together where the slow cooker is. So it's not going to take up any extra room in the kitchen. And we've not used the slow cooker much. I did a few recipes, like maybe 5 or 6 recipes in it last year, like September, October time, but it's just sitting there, so it might as well go in the garage. Or if it fits on top of the cupboards, I might just shove it up on the cupboard, because when it's in the garage and you want it, you're like, oh, I've got to go and get it out of the garage. Like, there's a few things in the garage that we swap around every now and then. Like, I got a panini maker, every now and then I get it out for a couple of weeks and then I'm like, I'm over it. But it could go on top of the kitchen cupboard. It just looks like, do you know, when it's in the garage, it's out the way and it looks a bit nicer. But I am tempted to just shove this slow cooker on top of the cupboard, just because that's more likely to get used. But that is everything I've got. If you have any questions about any items or suggestions of something you might think I'd like based on what I've shown you, or if you know how to get all this shopping and get it at half price, let me know. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing upcoming week. I'm sure I'll be back very soon with another food haul. Thank you for watching, everyone.